Alrighty, folks. So today we're going to be having our fall finals between Avon and Cuyahoga Falls. And for Avon, we're going to be having Vorses, Swag Pancake 9, Bot 125388, St. Gerard, Hyphen, and Coach Shiraba. They had a wonderful match yesterday and a very close one against Dublin Jerome, but they ended up coming out on top, and they're here today to play as hard as they can. And then for Cuyahoga, we have I'm Advanced, Yami Falls, Seppuku, and Sayonara, Nishal, and Coach Willie Dub. Um, I did not get to shoutcast this game, but I imagine they also fought really hard to get to this position in finals. Now, both teams looking to have a great match today, and best wishes to both of them. We'll be getting in here in just a moment. Alrighty, folks, and here we go. We are heading into Ascent here. Give me 1 second. Alrighty, and instantly again, same as we saw yesterday, we have a jet hover from both teams. Omen from both teams as well. I mean, Astra did not really play out as well as they were hoping yesterday for Dublin Jerome, so maybe the swap up here is going to be a bit of a better decision for them. Hyphen sticking to his chamber. Again, he did a good job of holding mid on that previous game, and it looks like we also have a KJ. Now, Killjoy is really good for this map, notably locking down B site, and also the Sova that we saw yesterday. Now, I think the Sova's the better pick here than KO, because KO struggles to get information a lot in, I'd say notably mid. It's kind of easy to dodge his knives, and for Sova, the reveal just goes way too far for you to walk out of. We have a fade on Avon today, and we also have the last one that I didn't talk about was they have a KO pick on, so they're running double initiator for Cuyahoga. Let's please fix this. Scoreboard doesn't have the team. That's what I'm doing right now. Well, I didn't set it up, so I didn't know. No, because I thought you. Alrighty, opening up, it looks like we're seeing the same top to B split push. And I think instantly, we're going to have an instant swing up top from this Sova. He bought a ghost for the long swing, but Chamber just set his trip and left mid altogether, so probably the biggest fight we're going to see here is he's going to be swinging this tree spot, and KO's going to back off instantly. Now, they can walk up to A here, but probably not their best choice due to the 3-stack waiting for them there. And they're going to walk forward anyway. Jet for one. Salfi gets the pick, steps back. Currently, they have the numbers advantage. They really could just push a site at this point, but they're still playing patient, hoping to get another. The Killjoy turret sees him lower mid, and they don't swing this. Now, looks like KO's getting ready to. So this Jet is kind of baiting out this turret, not really doing anything off of that information. Finally takes out the turret, and it looks like we already have Cuyahoga going straight for A. Omen for the hold, gets one, goes down. St. Gerard for one. They don't see the one in wine. Flanker gets picked off. One sitting heaven. Forces for one. Two sitting main, and they got a couple on that generator spot, or they only have one. Sova sitting generator, could maybe get the shock dart, misses.
Last player standing.
Sayonara gets forces. Last one, we have Bot sitting here. He's up against 3. Kind of sitting here, he's got to push this quickly. Looking for this Sova pick. And he's not getting it. Gets revealed. Gets
so much
one.
for recon.
He still has time on the bomb.
Come on, come on. One enemy
Gets
remaining.
another. Bot for 2. Gets all of them. And doesn't have time for bomb. Great play by Bot, but just doesn't have the time for it. And with that, first round is going to go to Cuyahoga. Alrighty. Instantly off of that, we see the exact same bonus buy. All 5 of them have Spectres and a full shield. Now, that is a pretty risky bet, but it looks like it doesn't look like they're going to counter buy at all. Bot has a sheriff. That's all that it looks like Avon's going to have to defend against this 5-man push. They're all sitting outside of B, and rather than playing passive this time, they're going to take a really aggressive push, knowing that they have the gun advantage and potentially an easy man advantage at the start of the round. He's going to send out that dart, hopefully soon, and he doesn't. So he's not going to get either of those people detained.
Flashbang.
We have Bot sitting here. He has his signature hold in this corner. Looking for but gets picked off quick. Jet goes down as well. They're into the site. Selfie's got this CT hold, backs off on the site. It looks like the only one we have out of position here is this KJ, who gets one mid.
Here.
There are 2 more mid that he may not know about, but it looks like they're going to shift walk up. He drops.
Here.
They know that one's there.
One enemy remaining.
KJ for
Flawless.
both of them. I'm advanced for 3 to close out the round, and there's another round for Cuyahoga. Pretty quick advantage there, but it looks like they already have the counter buys ready. Avon has all 5 of their players, has Vandal and Phantom, and the hold is going to stay pretty consistent. They've held pretty much the same each of these rounds with 3 on A and 2 on B. However, it looks like they're going to do the same push this round, but they're running into bigger guns, so let's see how this plays out. I mean, it really could go either way. They don't have any Sentinel util on this site, but it's all a matter of gunplay at this point. They can outshoot them. They have this round in the bag.
We'll catch them.
Jet gets detained, sitting in this corner. Or, not detained, suppressed. And it looks like Cuyahoga's already rotating. They're all the way up to top mid with a bomb. Chamber's sitting here, potentially going to get somebody, but maybe not. He's just sitting here at this point and doesn't see anyone or hear anyone. But he's reason to expect they're here. And gets one, goes down. So Omen has access to the gun here. Gets the gun. Okay. They have the gun, they have the bomb, and they have equal man advantage. So they're really going to just have to play it slow here. They're taking their time. They're trying to trade these picks out and slowly arm their team with these higher value weapons that can just get these easy one-tap kills. Omen's sitting here back in line. He's hoping to do the same thing
going out.
Chamber did last round, but hopefully get a bit more value.
30 seconds left.
KJ coming through tree.
Here.
Doesn't seem to know that KO's here. Sends out the dart and knows KO's there, but he can get through.
Placing swamp grenade.
There's Omen Wine. He's going to swing this, gets the pick. He got
Spike
the fuse, he
down
got planter.
A. One enemy remaining.
Bot for 2. KJ sitting in the corner. KO shouldn't swing this. And there's the round for Avon. They really needed this round to get back on their feet. There was a great swing there by Omen to kill the planter and eventually stop that so they can't get bombed down and prolong their time. The rundown on the time was great, both of them holding back just long enough so that they can take their time, get the round first, and then push in and get that final kill. We're seeing the same push outside of B. Now, eventually, it seems like Avon's starting to catch on to this, though. Chamber rotating back towards B. Slightly. Apparently not. Chamber only had to go back for his trip. Must have forgotten at the start of the round. But with 3 on A, this is actually their better site. They know that 2 are on B now, thanks to that KO knife. They detained those 2. But we have a 3-man hold on this side, and it looks like they're going to just slowly push in here. Now, Omen holding. He's going to sit on this box, try to get some info.
Cover going out.
However, there's a much more aggressive angle from the Chamber here. He's going to try and get one through the smoke. Selfie gets hit pretty hard. Chamber gets the TP out, and Omen gets the kill on Selfie. They're getting revealed through that smoke. Now, if they had sprayed through the wall, that would have really been detrimental to this round.
Spike planted.
And we have a 1-man disadvantage on
grenade.
Cuyahoga's side. They have to back out here and play post plan, but KJ gets picked off by forces as he's trying to back up. 2 sitting main, 1 in tree. We're going to see KO's trying to get through here, trying to get a pick main, and gets one.
Last
Gets
player
picked off by
standing.
bot. We have multiple trying to swing main, and Omen goes down. There's another round for Avon. Great play there. And with that, they're going to get the economy advantage over Cuyahoga. They have guns, money, and they have a safe buy next round. Wow, it seems like Cuyahoga's aiming to play more risky this round and force up. Now, I think we never saw that in the previous matches where they often played more safe than they did take risks. But it seems like they're going to force up here and try to get a win until they're selling.
Flash.
Kyo does the flash out.
Knife
Thank you
deployed.
for the people in chat telling me to turn up my mic. I had zero idea. KO swings the angle, and none of them are there. They're going to completely ignore mid. Forces for one. Gets picked off. They trade him out. Currently, one-man disadvantage for Avon. They're all swinging into sight here. Omen's going to stay main, hopefully get a pick. And, however, he might not know about this flanker. They don't have any flank watch util, which means... Oh, but Omen's out already. He's completely safe.
Grenade out.
And Avon's going to have to push this site. They're all sitting back in boat right now. Now, this might not be their smartest pick because they're all kind of bunched up. And if anything happens with utility and stuff that might push them out of there, they're really caught in a vulnerable spot. Omen going for the first swing, gets vulnerable. They know their back site now. They should be just pushing this. They get one. Gets blinded. KO trying to swing this. And he gets Sova. Picked through the wall.
Last player
They
standing.
have to get into this backside area, but he gets killed through the smoke. Sayonara
One
for one,
enemy
and
remaining.
another round to Cuyahoga. Alrighty. Looks like they're going to swap it up and go A this round. Now, the last time they went A, it didn't go as good for them. Salvi has been a pretty good entry this game, but he keeps getting picked off before he can really get the value he needs. If he can just start to up that KD, he can really take the control of this match for his team. But it doesn't seem like he's very able to because the holds from Avon are just well placed in the sense that it's hard for him to see them before they can see him. Instantly, we see this push to A, but Omen's the only one on site right now. Now, they have to be careful. Fade is trying to come up top and try to cover this extra angle while Omen's holding that long angle to have it smoked off currently. And the smoke goes down. This is right about when they should be pushing this. They try to get the pick. KO misses. And another smoke goes down. Now, they're kind of shut off here. They've wasted a bunch of util, and they really should be rotating this one, as it seems like they're doing now. Now, if they can just switch sites quickly here, you can see that 3 of them are on this site. If they can go to the site where it's only Jet, they have a huge advantage over them. They can quickly take it over, but they don't. They get detained by KO. KO's holding this free spot. He's getting these reveals. He should be shooting for smoke, and he doesn't. He only gets this Sova somewhat low. Hot flashing, and there's a wall there now. The door is shut. There's one heaven. Fade's looking for those kills. Got one. Looking for another. They're sitting main. He gets pop flash.
Nowhere to run!
They defuse. The Sova ult is used. KO ult was used, and they really just need the Sova dead. And
One enemy
there he
remaining.
goes. Vorses gets the final one, closes out the round. Alrighty, taking a glance at the scoreboard right here, we have
Let's go.
support characters at the top of their leaderboards. Now, often we'll see duelists, but I mean, the players on support roles right now are just popping off. You notice how Bot has been taking those really good re-swings on teammates where he'll trade them out and maybe even get another before he backs out. And that's been really massive for his team. We also have Jet, who Borses is sitting at the middle of the leaderboard, but honestly, don't sleep on your duelists here. Both of them have been playing great games. They've been using their util to kind of get into the team, confuse them, and let the rest of their team push in. We have the op mid. Now, this is the weapon that really dominated a lot of the Avon game. And if, oh no, he barely gets away with his life. Salfi doesn't swing quite in time to catch him off guard. Now, he really should be watching this mid area because almost all of Cuyahoga is sitting in this mid spot. But as long as he's careful here, he should be able to get one and get out. Oh, but he's not expecting the close hold. Salfi gets him. They're ready to push forward. They have an op there. And if they get that op and get out, they have an easy mid hold here. Now, it looks like we have KO about to swing through here. Misses the shot on KJ, and KJ punishes with a quick op shot. Salfi gets the pick, gets one for the entry. Vorses gets hit once by those knives. He's really trying to get any value he can before dying here. He only has classic now. Now, if he can get a hold of a gun, though, he gains a lot of value as a player. But even with just those knives, he really took out 2 people and that's massive economy-wise. I mean, they were far behind, but they just pretty much took the control of a save round. So if they don't turn this around here, Avon could be going into the disadvantage with a lack of money and guns to support their winning streak.
Last player
Gets shot through
standing.
the smoke by I'm Advanced. Last one's Omen. He's going to go through, but gets hit by Salfi, and there's another round for Cuyahoga. Great play there. I'm Advanced taking that op from mid. Now, if Chamber had played a bit more passive maybe, they might have held this round. But it looks like they're going to have to go into a save round themselves now. Hyphen maybe using an op this round. Actually already has it engaged. And he's going to be trying to get a mid hold here. Maybe get some weapons for his team. They can push through this mid spot. But as long as he's careful, he should outshoot this KJ. I mean, he has the line of sight first. And that forces KJ to swing him without any util. And it's a quick push into main. Salfi dashes in, looking for that first pick. Gets it. Salfi takes out forces. He's looking for anything market. He gets that clear. They have stuff smoked off. They're going to jump onto site and get that bomb down. Salfi backs onto site himself. And it looks like we're about to have this KO swing through. This is our biggest weapon here. And Hyphen goes down, losing the ult. And I'm Advanced holding that angle. They can't really swing that op. Op jumps back onto site. And it's 2 versus 3. Now they really need to get rid of that op and Salfi gets another. It's only bot left. He has a Vandal though, and he should really be swinging through the smoke with his utility. He's waiting for that first, and he throws it. Swings and gets shot by Nishal, and another round for Cuyahoga, really gaining momentum. The save round really benefited them, and they took that save round from Avon pretty quickly. Avon trying to get their feet back under them. They have 5 full buys, and the hold is still staying the same. Maybe they should be swapping things up now, thinking about how the multiple past rounds they've lost using the same setup. Perhaps they could have their KO rotate to mid instead, but the same hold is not working for them currently, and the fact of how many times they've been pushing B and winning, they should really be stacking up this B site with their Sentinel. Salfi looking for the entry. He's going to be swinging out of the smoke. Here. He has his dash ready, but there's one in that boat spot that he's been dashing. And instead of pushing in, they got the pick mid though. I'm sorry, folks. There was one pick mid coming in from I'm Advanced. Took out the Omen on Avon's side. They get up the KJ ult, and they're ready to push into B. Now, he's looking for that corner, but I don't think he can get into it. He doesn't understand that, and he's going to get caught in this Killjoy. His team isn't there to help him. There's one caught in the Killjoy. He's going to have to go down through smoke. There's I'm Advanced for that pick through wall, and I'm Advanced going to just sit here. KJ's going to sit here, play it careful, watch this angle. Now, we have KO getting ready to swing because they have the numbers advantage to play aggressive, and this could be another one coming to Avon. Now, you have I'm Advanced holding that angle. He's going to swing, get the pick. And Vorsis takes him out. Vorsis has only 31 HP now. He's one shot. He really has to just swing this, though, because his team all is gone and gets hit by the shock dart. What a way to die. Close, sending out a shock dart in just the right spot at just the right time. And there's another round for Cuyahoga. Now they're really gaining this momentum. A 6 score on attacker side for a defender-sided map is a big thing. And taking that this early, they have the advantage already. Looking at I'm Advanced, he's really popping off with this op right now. Not generally a opping character, but KJ really taking advantage of that save round that they won and getting full use of it. Now he's buying his teammates with all the money he's earned from these kills. Fade looking to get some intel here. They're going to get the intel back onto site. Salfi swinging forward quickly. He had his dash but used it quickly. There's one in boat that he doesn't know about but gets the kill. There's one sitting on the stairs. Going to swing, gets dink, but Salfi gets both of them. Going CT, but there's nobody there. Last one is sitting top mid. Omen really wants to get a kill, but it's him versus 5. Looking very much in Avon or in Cuyahoga's favor. Gets the op shot off, dies. He might want to just throw this op off the map, but gets another kill. St. Gerard for 2.
Cover going out.
Backs off. he should just save this op at this point. He can give it back to his team. They can set up and hopefully hold a site this time. But really just needing to get rid of that from the other team. I mean, you saw how far I'm advanced got. Really popped off there. He's at 15 and 17 with almost a 2 KD, or with more than a 2 KD, excuse me. And I mean, that value is just too much.
Here.
They have taken 7-3 right now. Cuyahoga is up.
Gun here.
Alrighty, folks.
I need this.
They're
Thank
already
you.
strategizing, you can see. I mean, the lack of the op is going to
Thanks.
make their push slightly different, except for
Can
the
I
fact
get
that they
this?
already bought another. Looks like he's just going to kind of play where he wants to. Now, usually with the op, you'd swing top mid, but it looks like he's going to be pushing with his team. Not something you see often. All of Avon is at mid right now, except for Fade. He gets the pick. Hyphen gets the pick and gets out. Now, that's really what they needed, shutting down the op early, but Southie is going for sight quickly. He has the heaven take and is ready to kill anyone there. Omen sitting in tree, doesn't know there's anyone heaven. Southie is going to swing and get this pick, and actually Gerard takes him out. What a pick. Didn't know he was there
Bring them
originally,
down.
but gets the pick they needed, and they're back to almost, or no, rather, they just put Cuyahoga in disadvantage. There was a flanker, but Vorses got took out by Nishal. KO trying to hold his free spot, gets hit by the grenade and hit by Swag Pancake.
One
Swag
enemy
Pancake swung
remaining.
out, looking for this final main pick. They're on the fuse, and Swag Pancake takes out Nishal for another round towards Avon. They really needed this one. I mean, they've been losing too many. I mean, that 4-round loss streak just really kind of took them down a lot. But as long as they can get this 7-5 half, they have a pretty
Last
good chance
round
of turning
before
it
the
around on
switch.
attacker side.
Load up. We're not coming back.
I mean, both teams in the previous match for Avon, they also looked pretty attacker-sided. So as long as they can take an attacker-side advantage, they can really just turn this around.
Charlie Mike, let's move.
Fade sitting main. Same thing they've done for
Bring
the past
them
couple
down.
rounds. And gets a bit of info.
Get out of my way!
Oh my word, Omen's backside gets killed!
My ult is
Usually that'd be that just get
One
rid of his
enemy
ult, but they
remaining.
get the kill off of that. Wonderful. Vorses was in backline, Hyphen as well. They went through mid and instantly shut down that B push. Perfect strategy
Switching
mix up there
sides.
by Avon. And with that, we're gonna have rounds, or we're gonna have side switch, putting Avon on attacker now and Cuyahoga on defend. We get to see now how that KJ plays on defend. Again, posting up on B like I said they may, and they already have that setup. Now, they have Sova on B as well, potentially having a Sheriff to spray through that box, or to spray through the wall, but they have a lurk on A and pistol. Now, that's not something I see a lot, but maybe they'll get a pick and get out and get back to their
Their
team.
fears
So
betrayed
that's
them.
really what they're hoping for here, or maybe to fake A and then push B. But with the
Bring
constant
them
lack
down.
of people and that KO dart coming out, they might have at least revealed one, which
I'll
is
find you.
rather interesting. But it looks like they already have 3 on A. There's only 2 that have access to B right now. They're going to push in quickly. Vorses going for the entry. They see the KJ bot. Are they going to push this? They really should push this. They have it smoked off. They know that nobody's on site. And they're going to rotate instead. Gets picked off by Salfie. Bot got one, but got picked off. And now they're at the mid spot. They really can't die to Salfie anymore, who got that pick that they needed. It looks like we have Vorses pushing up here. Both Jets have been pretty valuable in this matchup. He smokes off that KO. They should know 1 CT by now, but they aren't really looking at it. Now, that's Plo for 1. Sova gets that one that they need. They have the numbers advantage for retake, so they should just play it patient, and they're just waiting for that extra pick, and they can just wrap this round up.
Spike planted.
But however, Avon's going to get bombed down, and they're posted up on site. They don't shoot the Sova dart, get revealed through wall and get hit some. Oh no, and the blind comes out too. They have to hold these closer angles.
Last player
Oh my
standing.
word, but Nishal
One
gets
enemy
one,
remaining.
and Vorses for 2 to wrap it up. That number advantage really could have gone Cuyahoga's way, but Avon really played it perfectly with the closer holds when they were getting blinded and such. Now they're going to do the same force up that Cuyahoga did on attack with all 5 of them buying Spectres. Now, this could really, again, the guns being very valuable in this game, upping your damage output, how easily you can kill others. Not exactly the determining factor in a round, but they were a big factor in a round.
Let's go.
Salfi has the main hold. He activates his dash and gets forward and out.
Here.
Vorses up into heaven, or should be up into heaven, but rather is sitting back on generator. Now, at least they might not expect this. Sitting at the tree spot. They don't know that they have a crossfire, but it looks like they really have a great spot. St. Gerard for one, Vorses
Last
for one,
player
Bot
standing.
for one, another for St. Gerard, and with KO, the last one standing, trying to get this pick. I mean, Avon really just took that super quickly. I mean, the two coming in from St. Gerard on that door hold were amazing.
Again.
Killing both tree
Their
players
fear is
and
a trap,
guaranteeing
and
that the
the
rest
trap is
had to be
fresh.
heaven. I mean, they wouldn't throw all of their players tree. Vorses and I'm advanced at about the same kill spots, and the same with Bot and Salfi. The kills across the board are pretty balanced, and I mean, it really is just a gameplay as a team game right now. I mean, the coordination of each of these pushes is really insane, but the individual picks are also shining through as well, as we've seen on Gerard and on Salfi.
Where are you?
We have KJ holding this mid spot. Now, he doesn't get revealed by this fade thing. He's just going to sit back here, wait for his alarm bot to go off, and then he's going to step out instead. He's not going to swing this. Rather, he's going to leave it to Salfi to maybe hold anybody who pushes through the smoke. And they're taking a more passive hold on this. Now, they don't know exactly where anyone is. They don't have any of that intel that they really need. There's 2 sitting over towards A for some reason. The bomb is sitting closer to B. Vorses in the smoke. He's kind of guessing somebody's there, but he's not spraying through or backing out. He's just kind of sitting there. If that smoke goes down, he may be taken out pretty quickly, but seems like Salfi is kind of... I can't tell if he knows if Vorses is there or not. I mean, he might swing this angle, but I don't quite know for sure. We have Fade sitting in tree, or sitting in market right now. They're just kind of playing it patient right now. They really need a pick.
30 seconds left.
But Vorses is just sitting in the corner. He's been there for so long. Is Salfi going to assume? But he swings out and still gets the deagle kill. Vorses for one.
Spike down
He
B.
swings out. Just trying to Plo gets taken out by Swag Pancake. They have to get to this site, get the bomb down.
10
They only have
seconds
9
left.
seconds left.
Last player standing.
It's all up to Vorses here.
Spike plant. Blocking sight.
Vorses doesn't know which one to hold. He hears them coming stairs and gets picked off by Nishal. There's another round for Cuyahoga. Pretty balanced right now. That was only a save round for Avon, giving them a pretty balanced economy right now. But they lose that 1 round advantage that they may have had if they'd bought. But with that comes the advantage of reset. They got the first 2 rounds that they needed, and now they're at a balanced state versus the end of that first half where it was 7-5.
Placing sentry.
Alrighty,
Placing
taking a look
swamp
at the
grenade.
scoreboard here. Pretty
Placing
balanced
swamp
still. I mean,
grenade.
the kills haven't changed much, but you can see that the rounds have. I mean, they're all still pretty balanced.
Placing swamp
I
grenade.
don't see how much more close this could be of a match. I mean, 7-8, 1 round difference, and they've been kind of trading back and forth as it goes. There's one top mid. Now he's not looking for this. Okay, just
Killed
kind
my
of
bot.
playing back, playing patient. Sees one, shoots, and backs out. Now that's really what he should be doing here, because with as many as there are mid, it really is a risky play to stay there. Now we've got KO over here holding this tree push. He swings, Doesn't quite get a kill. Doesn't. No one's close. But he does get out. Gets a bomb kill through the
Spike
smoke.
down
Vorse
A.
is trying to push this site. Gets a pick on his shawl and has to swing into the smoke. But gets picked by Sayonara through smoke again. Sayonara for 2 so far. Tries to get the 1. Hyphen misses his shots. And it looks like we're going to have Spike Pancake getting out here. Or rather, Sayonara. There's 2 going mid here. Now, they don't quite know KO's there. And how could they?
Last
Gets
player
picked off by
standing.
KO. Sayonara for
Spike
3
down
so far
mid.
this round. And Hyphen trades him out. Hyphen versus 2. They're both holding his angle. If he could just rotate this, maybe go back
30
to A,
seconds left.
he would be a lot safer than if he's going to look the other way and get picked off by I'm Advanced. Great round coming in from Cuyahoga. Quick turnaround, and that shuts down the Avon economy for this round. The setup from KJ is going to come out on A this round. Now, that's not something we've seen yet, but the mix-up is exactly what they need. As it
Placing alarm
seems
bot.
like they are predicting
Here.
the push coming in from Avon right here.
Here.
Or coming in from Cuyahoga right here. Avon sitting up on A, and we have
Get out
KO
of my
sitting
way.
heaven, the ops holding mid, and they're doing pretty much everything they can to stop this team from getting onto site. Tries to get the pick. Vorses dashes in and gets the one that he needs.
Blocking sight.
Vorses takes the op as well. Or rather, still has the stinger, didn't take it. They know that some are heaven. The dart from KO comes out. He detains a couple of them. Salvi looking for a pick through the smoke, but doesn't get it. Gets Swag Pancake. He can get through this wall. He can get another one. Salvi for 2, but gets picked off. And it's down to Sova. Sova sitting heaven, trying to find the last 2 players, getting the res on KO. And they're both hell. If they use some util here,
One enemy
gets one.
remaining.
Vorses goes down. Sayonara turns around and gets the other. And there's another round for Avon. Wow. I mean,
Now sleep.
that's just, or for Cuyahoga. My bad, folks. Cuyahoga's at 10-7, 3-round lead, and if they can get only 3 more, they can turn this into their first one towards winning state.
Turret out.
They tire. We don't.
Alrighty, another A push coming in from Avon. But this time they have guns. They can use those guns, try to get that advantage if they need. Utility coming out.
Are powerless.
They know KO's somewhere on site. He got suppressed. Vorses isn't seeing him, though. He could swing this, potentially get a kill.
Spike planted.
Gets Vorses, swings out. Gets KO low, but Swag Pancake turns it around into kill for him. He's into Hell. They can hold this crossfire on Hell the same way they did the round before, but they have to be careful about anyone who drops in and gets a kill.
Bring them down.
Fade sending out util, trying to scope out tree. Doesn't see the one tree, so it gives I'm Advanced the opportunity to swing out. St. Gerard gets one from Hell.
Cover
They're
going
playing
out.
it patient. I'm Advanced in the corner. Doesn't know one's main. Gets shot some from main. Hyphen there.
One
St.
enemy
Gerard
remaining.
from Hell gets one. And they get I'm Advanced before the bomb's about to go off, giving
Last
another round
player
for
standing.
Avon. Now, let's check that economy, but it doesn't really look like it was that detrimental. They can still somewhat buy on Cuyahoga's side or use ults or something like, but it looks like they're going to save anyway, so they're going to just try and play it patient and play closer angles, which could mean another round coming in for
Placing
Avon.
alarm bot.
If they keep up this trading game, they really could end up in overtime here.
Watch this.
I'll find you.
Vorse is at the front line. Got suppressed. He can't dash in yet. They know one's heaven. They hit Sayonara some through smoke, but they're going to back out here. He's taking the orb. Doesn't. So he's faking the orb instead of taking, I guess. They have one setting heaven right now, or setting top mid right now.
Face your fear!
Selfie swing, stop mid. Hits 2 of his shots, which puts Omen incredibly low. 1 shot. That's all it takes. Forces in the smoke, but gets picked off by Selfie. What a flick. That reaction time really benefiting him
Spike
there.
planted.
See St. Gerard, but to get out. There's one in hell that they aren't expecting. And they're going to have to swing that. Bot gets picked off. They're taking the defuse, and there it is. There's another round coming in for Cuyahoga on a save round, too. That's incredible. I mean, just thinking about the fact that they spent no money, had no guns, and still took that round for their team. 2 rounds is all it takes right now for Cuyahoga to close this out. And Avon really may be sweating right now. I mean, thinking about how they're really needing a lot more rounds to get back in their stride.
Focus now. Eyes are perfect.
Selfie holding the same mid spot, except he's going to play a bit more passive this time. Now, he's got 4 of the Avon players sitting at mid. And Fate is going to send out this reveal. It should reveal Selfie, but it missed. Selfie's still safe and unrevealed in this corner, and he could camp this out, but they're not going to push through that mid spot. Maybe it's more of a fake. We have one by himself over towards B. Maybe hoping for a pick, but this is more of a risky play, as they should be playing as a team when they're pushing a site. Bomb and Jet are both sitting at this mid spot. And the ping's showing that Omen and KO are kind of expecting this mid push and forcing them to rotate out. Selfie should be swinging right about now, but he's not gonna. He's gonna play it patient. And they're actually going to push this mid spot. Now, Selfie and Sova being able to hold this crossfire. Jet not looking. Selfie got blinded, but gets the pick. Selfie for 2. Almost 3.
Remaining.
Plo takes out the other.
Spike down
And it's down
mid.
to Omen. He's coming through A, but is sprinting.
30 seconds
And
left.
KO has to hear him. Oh, he does. KO turns around. He's going to hold this close angle. And boom, there it goes. Sayonara takes out the last one. 12-8, Cuyahoga's favor, and this could be it. One more round for them, and
Match
they take
point.
the first round. Or they take the first map. And it's going to be an A push this round. The money is gone for half of their team. They didn't coordinate their buys very well, and now half of their team is able to buy and half isn't. And that's really going to come back to bite them, because really they can't benefit much off of each other when they're struggling for their main players to get a pick. KO gonna send out this chart maybe. He sends the knife, but it doesn't reveal. They're kind of expecting it, so they hold back. KO sitting in this hell spot. Now, he hasn't held this yet. And Vorses gets in, and it has to swing this, doesn't he? He swings it, but gets picked off. Sayonara takes 1. Goes down, Hyphen. I'm advanced for 2. There's 1 sitting on this generator spot. St. Gerard goes down to I'm advanced. They have to go for this defuse to close it out. Fade coming up behind. The last hope sitting here for Avon. They have to push. Gets 1 and gets picked off. And there is the first map going to go to Cuyahoga. Well played.
Defenders
13
win.
to 8.
Okay,
And
everyone,
we'll
take
see
a
you
test
in the
tube.
next match.
Thank you. Let's collect samples and get out of here.
Alrighty, folks, here we go. We're coming back into the match here on Haven. We're going to have Cuyahoga going defender first this time, and Avon's going to be attacking. Score is up, Cuyahoga 1, and Avon needs this match in order to take it to map 3, but so far, I mean, it really looked really in Cuyahoga's favor on that first map. I mean, we have the Raze pick coming out from Vorses, which we saw last time. We have Salfi on Jet again. Definitely showed how good he can play that agent. Nishal picking out actually a fade on both teams. Bought his signature fade. The Sentinels for both teams staying the same, and the smokes have changed slightly. Sayonara playing Brim instead of Omen. And we have I'm advanced on Breach this time. So double initiator for Cuyahoga, and for Avon we have a double sentinel, which is interesting considering the fact that currently Avon is going to be attacking first, which means they really can't use that lockdown util first. Love to see the good sportsmanship from both teams.
Turret out.
The advantage of this map is that we have the 3 sites, and the difference being that you don't really have a designated mid that isn't a site. However, it gives them another option to push to. Raze looks like they're kind of focusing on this garage push. KJ set up a bunch of utility across C and B with an alarm bot on B and 2 swarm grenades sitting in that garage spot. They also have the turret holding long. And the round opens up. They're doing this strategy, which we've seen a lot, where they will leave the spike behind so that nobody leaves it out of position in an enemy sight line, and they can take it and push a site as soon as they're ready. Jet coming up to this garage spot.
Here.
He knows they're there. Do they know he's there? Raze throws the nade. He gets shot by Raze before he can get out. Now they're going to go straight for the C push.
Bring them down.
Fade sends out util. Hyphen gets the pick on Flo. And they're trapped in CT. Avon looking for the plant. Gerard getting the bomb down. And Fade's going to go back long. Breach CT. Sage coming attacker side. And Breach really needs his first kill, gets it. I'm advanced for 1, Nishal for 1, and they've balanced the numbers already. There's 2 in this backside spot. I'm advanced for a 3rd. They're in garage, but KO not looking. Nishal, or Brim wasn't looking, and Nishal got 2, traded them out for garage, and there's the first round headed in Cuyahoga's favor.
Turret out.
Alrighty, mid push coming in here from Avon. They take out that swarm grenade. The swarm, or rather, they took out the alarm bot. The swarm grenade goes up, and Brim looking for the kill to smoke. Gets Hyphen before he can TP out. The bomb's getting down behind him. He didn't even notice. He walks right past in the corner, but gets picked off by Salfi. And there's another round coming in for Cuyahoga. Vorsis is the primary entry for his team here. He should be looking to maybe satchel up long or use his satchels to get into heaven after they take sight. But as long as he's going for this quick push onto A, they have their full buys, and it's the same thing we saw multiple times where they will buy as much as they can second round, and they'll use this save round the third round to get a full buy in the following rounds. Now, they're going to take this long push, and it looks like they're playing passive on site. Now, Breach sends out his stun. He's going to send out an aftershock too here in a second, but they aren't really up there yet. Safi's just going to hold back and take his time. Fade's sitting here too. They're just waiting for this push in. As soon as they pop out of this, CT position, they really can just take out Safi as long as they wait for him to use his util first and become vulnerable. Sage with the bomb, sitting long, and they're really just playing it patient here. I mean, trying not to lose these guns on a save round, or on their full buy to, oh my word, there's the reveal that they needed. Fade sends out a Prowler, gets one revealed. They're pushing onto site really quickly now. Safi swinging around, bot gets one.
Spike planted.
Hyphen looks heaven, gets picked off by Sayonara. What a long shot from him. Safi and CT.
Blocking sight.
Looks for Omen, gets picked off, and there's the first round for Avon this map. And they really needed that, but they lost quite a few. Full buys are going to be lacking in utility, so that's really got to be damaging. Vorsis is going to have to run something other than a Vandal and a full shield. Swag Pancake can only afford a light shield, and there's a full buy on the other team. Sayonara is going to be running a Guardian instead, however, his money having gone elsewhere, I'm guessing. And they have the first ult of the match already. I'm Advanced already has his fully charged ultimate, great for retaking a site, and they're going to be full pushing the C long spot. Now, Safi has a perfect Vandal hold for this long spot. He sees a lot of them, and he's kind of expecting them to use util, but they haven't yet. The grenade goes backside. Vorsis double satchels in, gets the pick. Vorsis for one. Sends this bot into CT, and it should reveal this KJ. He sees it, hears it, and he's going to have to hold back here. Now, playing it patient is his best bet, as he's going to get into this corner in the wall. That gives him a bit of a gap to hold to.
Let's go!
There's the ult coming in, like I said was going to happen. Breach goes for it. Sayonara gets the pick, though. Great turnaround shot, and they're coming through the smoke. He's getting his smokes up. They get two through the smoke. Swag Pancake gets one through the smoke. They get a res off, but it's not enough because they held this bomb the entire time.
One enemy
And
remaining.
smart play there by Nishal, just holding it, waiting it out, and getting that bomb defuse. Alrighty. It looks like they've got a fairly mid-centered push, and also there's a fairly mid-centered hold, but there is a split push coming in from this Raze and the Chamber. Both of them heading different sites. Raze just looking for something to happen at this long spot.
Turret out.
They're on a save round here, so just playing slow is their best option. However, some of them have heavier guns, like Hyphen with the Vandal. His pick here should be the most important part of this round. As long as he can take out this jet, he can really secure another gun for his team. But he doesn't. Vorsis goes down instead. He gets hit and revealed by that turret, and he's just gonna sit here. There's one in that window spot. They don't see him, but he's just kind of sitting there, playing it patient. Southie just gonna spraying through that box, hoping to hit somebody, maybe do some damage, but more just alert them that they can't push that. They're gonna back out slowly and maybe rotate to B, as bot hasn't seen anyone. But I'm Advanced takes the long swing, gets the bomb down, and stuns
30
two of
seconds
them.
left.
I'm Advanced swinging out,
Turret out.
gets nobody. Gets the flash off. Is putting plenty of pressure, and it's a 2-man advantage in Cuyahoga's favor. I'm Advanced gets another 3-man,
down
and
mid.
there's 12 seconds left in the round. They really have to push
10
this one.
seconds left.
Gets chambered, or gets breach down. He has to plant, but he can't because he's pressured. There's one in C blink, and the timer's just going to run out. They don't have any time. And it looks like Selfie's going to take the pick on Omen, too. 4-1. What an early lead as opposed to the previous game. I mean, they're really just tearing it up already. The money is back in equal favor. I mean, both of them are kind of saving some on some of their players, but they still both have full buys, and they really can win this one as long as they play it patient and careful. Alrighty, there's a double hold long here. Both of them backing off, just holding the site here, playing it smart. Force is looking to push through here. Nishal in Hell gets 2. Quickly gets the man advantage for Cuyahoga Falls. And they get another. I'm Advanced from CT, gets the pick. They aren't looking there. Vorses for 1. Vorses tries to get another, picked off by I'm Advanced. Bot for 2 from Hell. Or not from Hell, from Sewer. He's going to take a round long. Almost gets caught by this Killjoy, but doesn't. He's going to have to get back to the bomb quickly. He has his own ult, but he really should be saving that. But Plo only gets half the defuse. He really could have stuck this one. And doesn't. Bot takes out the last one, wrapping up this round for his team. Great gameplay there. That turnaround was extremely quick, but really worth it for them. The 4-2 puts them back into the game. It gives them some economy still, but it doesn't look like they quite shut down Cuyahoga Falls economy, and rather, it looks like they're still struggling some for their own. Hyphen's going to be running the op here. Now, that's really beneficial because that long swing on C is really hard to react to when it's an insta-kill weapon.
Turn out.
You want to play? Let's play.
Alrighty, round opens up. Killjoy just holding back. Sage at the front of our team with the bomb. A bit of a strange decision. It looks like they spotted Plowback sight. Now, Gerard didn't get picked off this time like he did on
Face your
a bit smarter about his timing for that. And they get off the Fatal. Now, Fade sends out the ult. They know that one's on site. They really should be just swarming that Killjoy, and they do. They knock Killjoy off the map, and we have Forces in this great position right here in window. Sends out a rocket, doesn't get the kill. There's 3 of them in CT here. Bot for 1. They use the grenade to push them back. And he's going to swing this. Gets one. Almost gets Nishal, but Bot swings out to trade him out. And there's another round towards Avon, hopefully shutting down that Cuyahoga economy for good. And it looks like it did for the most part. Half of their team can't buy. 2 of them still buying full guns. But it really is going to be suffrage for Cuyahoga to run this sort of light by half by whatever they're doing here. But it looks like we still have Selfie's going to buy something. And they all have full shields, so they can really benefit off of any guns they pick off the ground. Ult favor is in Cuyahoga's favor. They have Fade ult, Jet ult, and Breach ult.
Watch this.
Wall raised.
Alrighty, we have
Let's go.
No charge flood.
Avon pushing the site. Gets picked off. Bot
Bring
holding
them
this
down.
great angle here in
One
Sewer. Gets
enemy
another.
remaining.
I'm Advanced goes down. They don't hear the, or they hear the defuse. They get another. Bot. What the heck, dude? That's back-to-back 3 kills. Saved another round for his team. And that's an
Dreams are a
evening
fun
match right
thing.
there, 4 to
One
4.
little twist.
Avon evens it out. They have the
Stop.
opportunity to take a huge advantage here. That save round coming in clutch for Cuyahoga, however. They get their feet back under them, and they have an op on their team now. They can really just hold this long spot on C, but it doesn't matter because they're going to be full pushing A again. It's worked great for them the past couple rounds, and they're pushing into the same hold that they had before.
Shake. There.
Looks like we have Nishal here, has his ult ready. He really should be using this fairly early in this round as soon as they see or hear anything on this site in order to get all of the intel that he can, but he's going to be saving this some, maybe waiting for a retake. There are a couple sitting in this sewer spot. They're pushing up slowly. They're just slow walking. And they're playing it slowly for a reason. It looks like they might be doing a rotate here. Slowly walking out of here. It looks like a couple of them are holding back on A anyway. And the slow back out, trying not to get caught as they rotate, but Bomb is out of A, just walking over to C maybe. But they might be walking right into Southie's line of sight. Chamber gonna peek then, and he gets picked off. Instant man advantage for Cuyahoga, and it looks like they should be going B here. However, the Killjoy setup telling them exactly when anybody pushes in. They
30
hear the
seconds
turret
left.
Probably. They should just swing this, shoot the turret, get onto site. They use that satchel maybe to get a bit of movement on them. Wait there. The wall goes up, blocking that line of sight for the op. Safe that operator huge with one-shot weapon. Forces for one. Satchel's up and gets one. He's holding in this corner now. Now there's 3 on Cuyahoga's side. And Omen's holding back in window. Now this could really be the saving grace of his team. He shoots through, but gets picked off by Selfie's op from the top spot, and there's another round for Cuyahoga. They really did just kind of shut down that momentum that Avon had built, but Avon's still having enough money to buy this round. I really think this could go either way. I mean, we have Cuyahoga with their full buys. They have an op. They have everything they need for this round, but so does Avon. I mean, Avon having full guns as well. Vorse is on a light shield, but he has plenty of util to accommodate for that.
Placing alarm bot.
Bot coming back.
Alrighty, the C-long swing is going to happen.
Placing swamp grenade.
Sage sending out some util, and it's only breach on site. Doesn't get the one that he needs. Get picked off by Hyphen through wall. There's 2 down already on Cuyahoga's side. They're grenaded and they're trapped.
Spike
Fade
planted.
almost gets him, but Plo picks him off just in time. There's one coming around to garage as well. We have Chamber teleporting back. And they're playing it passive enough that this could really very easily just be wrapped up already. Avon on site, holding the CT position, staying as quiet as possible. Now that Prowler went through, but it didn't see them. However, he sent that flow orb, so he should know that he's right around the corner. Sends out another Prowler, he's in the smoke, and he goes down to Swag Pancake. Swag Pancake slightly on that staircase that just kind of
One enemy remaining.
had to shoot at his feet. And KJ gets picked off by Vorses, which closes out the round for Avon. Still balanced, still close, and wow. Money in Avon's favor right now, but only barely. They also getting close to low on money, but that round was what they needed to keep it going. I mean, that 3-round win streak was what they needed to get the economy moving, and then they can really recover with only 1 round from there. Ults, they have a Sage ult to bring back the number advantage if they lose it, and they're also pushing into a KJ ult, however, if KJ can spot them in time. The same long hold coming in, but it's a Marshall this time. If he can get 1, that's all he really needs here, but he doesn't. He's trying his best, sends out that stun and maybe even a blind too, but gets hit through smoke, doesn't get picked off, gets away with his life by just a sliver, 5 health left.
Blasting!
Sending the aftershock through the wall, gets nobody, and it looks like they should be rotating here. Jet in this corner. If they don't check this, this really could be bad for them. I mean, Omen at the front of his team, not looking at it. He's going to walk directly into his line of sight. Southie gets one, dashes out, waiting for another. He's going to do everything he can to stop this push before it starts. Gets another. Southie for two, gets picked off by Hyphen. Hyphen needed to shut him down in time, and he came as close as he could. Rays in mid. They're kind of split up right now. They should be making a decision, but they're too far apart. Only 35 seconds left on the clock, and they're all split up. I'm Advanced takes out Vorses. He's still one shot, but Vorses just wasn't quite sure where he was, and he just got away with that. Fade pushing up here, needs this one, doesn't get it. Sends out another stun, and he's going to be stopped there. They need to get onto a site quickly. 15 seconds left. Breach. Gonna flash through and swing maybe. They have all the hold they need on B. Bot for one. Gets picked off. Bomb is down. And they can't get the bomb down in time. They just have to survive, and there it goes. Nishal picks him off, and there's another round for Cuyahoga. Defender-sided map. They really did need to secure the 6. And if they can get this one more, they have a good shot at winning it on attacker side. However, it's not like Avon's going down without a fight. And it looks like they're getting their guns together. Southie now has an op to use. He's going to be holding this long angle that they've pushed so many times, but they're mixing it up just a moment too late. They're going to be re-pushing long again. Killjoy leaving it completely to utility. And they really should just be running down this long spot. There's nobody on site. They have to rotate fully. Cuyahoga's completely gone. And he swings. He's going to shoot down this turret. There's nobody in garage. They cleared it out. They have Fade watching this angle. And he's going to send out the ult that's going to get at least 2, maybe 3 there. And they're trapped. I mean, they know where almost all of the team is, and they can just hold this off. Raze is just sitting patiently in this corner. I mean, as soon as anybody swings, they go down. Vorses gets one. Gets another, but goes down. Suicide trade right there.
Blocking sight.
Jet. On bomb, but he's getting hit some. And he almost gets away with it, but gets knocked out. They're on the bomb. They keep getting knocked out through this smoke. Bot is swinging him right now. And he goes down to Bot. Bot honestly came through clutch there. The long spray through smoke and shut it down quick enough that they couldn't get that defuse. It was really close though. I mean, if they had let it go 1 second longer, then Southie had that defuse. Alrighty, here we have another long push. I mean, I know it's been working, but they really do all like this long position. Now, for a first round, I'm not sure if I'd prefer to do it because they're pushing directly into this chamber who has a sheriff and 2 teleports. He can really just get that first pick and get out instantly. Oh no, I misspoke. He has his ghost instead. Doesn't shoot, teleports out.
Teleport's gone.
They're on to site. Southie looking for the first pick. There are 2 people low currently. Breach is low, and we have Brim low, but that Sage should be healing one of them. Or rather, no, sorry. The Sage is on the other team. Yes, casually just heal the other team. My fault, folks. Sage looking to swing out of this garage position. Gets the breach. They need to swing this long spot. There's 3 of them long, but it looks like they have 1 pushing up garage. They have to hear the wall breaking, don't they? He's walking through the garage position. Gets one. Southie gets 1. Almost gets 2. He's trying to get to the bomb, but can't do it in time, and Vorses shuts him down. And they're on bomb. They have to get this half. He runs out of ammo, and Sayonara can't spam anymore, so he gets knocked out by Bot, and there's another round for Avon. the kills being evenly spread again. However, I'm advanced,
There.
taking a very clear lead on Cuyahoga's side. He's really been popping off this match. I mean, you just take a look at how many plays he's pulled off, and it's kind of crazy. They're looking for this A-long push. However, they're pushing directly into two people. They have the grenade and trap, but they don't get caught. Dashing out just in time. Salfi stays safe, and he's going to be switching out. He's going to be going for this position in garage. They're making a quick rotate off of this A because they know the util was wasted there. And Sage holding this position. Switch up the slow orb. He's just kind of waiting for this. This is the same exact 5 Spectre rush. Or 5 Spectre stack. Vorses in this position holding the B site. And they've made a complete rotate to A. They're all the way over on A. We have Fade ready for this first swing. And he should be taking it right about now. He sends out the util and swings. Now we've got Vorses in this CT position, trying to get one through smoke, but rather gets hit himself and doesn't get
Spike
anyone else.
planted.
Salfi in that corner, they spray him and get him.
Grounded.
Vorses for 1. In heaven, we have
Bring them
Bot
down.
trying to hop out of heaven. Doesn't get any. Trying to find him though. I'm advanced, holding that long position. 2 of them in long. They need to swing him. I'm advanced. Low,
One
gonna
enemy
die
remaining.
right there. And the last one being the Shawl in the smoke. And gets one. The defuse is up though. Hyphen sticking it. And there's another round going to Avon. Perfect
I open their
momentum
minds.
change. There's
Find
3 in a
the
row for them.
weakness.
And I mean, as in favor as it had been for Cuyahoga, it seems like they're kind of fumbling it here. The lead heading straight to Avon with their intense effort, and these holds have been perfect. I mean, the way that they're sitting on these sites, able to easily rotate out and stack angles and be able to trade each other in and out, it really is perfectly what they need. However, it looks like we're going to have the push coming in from Cuyahoga on long this round. Salfi obviously looking for that first pick he needs. Hyphen on the angle. Dashes in, but not into the smoke. Gets sprayed some. Hyphen gets the one through the smoke and gets out. They shoot his teleport. I'm advanced in that almost CT position.
Spike
He gets
planted.
sprayed some through that box, loses a chunk of his health, or rather his shields, but he's still decently high on health as long as he just plays it carefully. Still in that same position. There's one on the flank though. He misses. Bot goes
Last
down.
player
There's
standing.
only one left, and Vorses gets picked off as well. I'm advanced for 3, holding that site perfectly. And
I'll
there's
teach 'em
the
to respect
first
their
turnaround
elders.
round for Cuyahoga. They really needed that one, kind of getting back some of the momentum they lost. I can't quite tell where they're pushing. It seems like they might be doing the same holding back. It's kind of a sort of default where they just sit outside of the
I'm too
site
far.
and wait for anybody to get a bit too aggressive or swing out of
That's
the
not
site.
ready.
Here.
Jet in this garage position. Sage trying to hold it. And he doesn't wall. He's just slowly walking around this. And they don't know he's there. They don't know he's there. He gets 1, almost 2. He has to play careful here. They have the man advantage. They can use this to their favor. Sayonara getting the bomb down.
Spike planted.
They're backing on and playing it long again. Salfi playing the aggressive spot, sitting in this position. Almost gets Vorses. Vorses is incredibly low. There's too many in this garage position. They really can just get sprayed through smoke. 1 in CT. He's looking for it. Gets him. Salfi gets out Vorses. Shoots at Hyphen. Hyphen goes down to Gerard. Or Hyphen goes down to Nishal. Gerard trades him out. There's an ult on the bomb. And it looks like Brim can just stick this out. He can send out that molly and deny the bomb.
Right here.
And he's gonna do that. Bomb
Last
goes,
player
or it
standing.
goes on the bomb.
One enemy remaining.
And he takes him out. Great picks from Sayonara. Finishes up the round for his team. And it balances it out quickly.
Remember to
Cuyahoga
talk to
took
each
back
other
that
out
advantage
there.
that I said
We
they gave up.
communicate,
They're back to even, 8 to 8. Balanced teams. Again, the kills across the board pretty closely spread. Push is not, I don't know, dude. They keep sitting outside of all of the sites at the same time, so it's kind of hard to tell what they're doing as a spectator and all, let alone as these players. I mean, you got to give it to them. The amount of times they've predicted where they're going to be accurately is incredible.
Face your fear!
Smoke's down.
Salfi already on the site. Looking for a pick. Isn't quite getting it, but he's going to sit in this CT position and kind of hope that anybody gets too aggressive. There's 3 of them on the
Here.
C side.
Here.
Looks like one might be going flank.
Here.
Fade going towards Killjoy. Killjoy watches the flank though, kind of looks away, but he knows he's there now. Fade is revealed. They're trying to be careful of the site too while trying to take care of this Fade. Brim going around to try and help his teammate.
Enemy
Gets
down.
him. Sayonara takes him out. There's one trying to get the one on the bomb. Bomb needs to go down, and they aren't shooting him. They finally get him. Sayonara sends out the bomb. They swing through the smoke. Sayonara gets him again, and Gerard goes down to blow. There's another round for Cuyahoga, getting
Last
the momentum
player
going.
standing.
Again, they just need to win
Pay
4 more
attention.
rounds, and
Might
that
learn
will be the
something.
championship title for them. It looks like they might be going C this round. The ping showing up on C. They have a large rotate towards C, and they're doing the same strategy. Now, the benefit of putting 2 towards garage and 3 towards main is that through garage you can go to CT, you can push to C site, or you can just sit in garage and put pressure that way. But those 3 online are on main have the chance to, oh my word, Hyphen gets
Launching
one.
smoke.
Should have been spectating him instead. Wowza. I mean, taking that quick pick. Taking the quick pick and gets another.
Spike
Hyphen for
planted.
2. Almost
One
3
enemy
through that
remaining.
wall. And it's down to Killjoy. Gets picked off by Hyphen. Balances it out for his team.
Defuse the spike. Teleport's ready. That works.
They are so dead.
Alrighty, looks like they're going to be...
All set up. Teleport's ready.
Looks like they're going to be heading over to B side, but Chambers by himself on C. Salfi gets picked off by Gerard. They're trying to hold this...
There they are.
They're trying to hold this site from A link, but it doesn't seem like they're still there. I mean, Swag Pancake swings out and gets Sayonara. And he's trying to get...
One enemy remaining. Flawless.
Or they do get, rather. Gerard goes for 3, and Bot wraps it up by getting the shawl. I mean, I don't know, but I'd say it would hurt to die to a fellow Fade. I mean, to be outmatched by Util just sucks. I mean, just thinking about it kind of hurts.
That's
As
a
somebody
good
who
spot.
plays Yoru, it hurts to be outplayed.
This should do.
He's going to be holding the same long angle, but they're still not there. And rather they made a full rotate. In pre-round they were on A, but they just decided to go C instead. And Hyphen gets one. That's what he needed. Takes out Salfi. I'm Advanced takes one too. Gets another. Hyphen for 2,
Spike
trying to get
down,
another,
C.
but gets flashed. Almost gets Nishal, but Nishal trades it out.
Spike
And
planted.
I'm Advanced for 1. Oh, but the flanker
One enemy
Forces
remaining.
on the flank. Gets to.
Last
Sends
player
out the bomb.
standing.
Nishal needs to back up and play time for this. He doesn't quite know where he is, but he has an idea. He's right behind this box. Nishal needs to play a bit more careful, but he's getting a bit too aggressive for his own good. Being watched directly by Vorsis. He needs this headshot. Gets it! Nishal saves the round.
Can't
10 to
kill a
10.
nightmare. I'll find you.
Alrighty. They take the bomb. It looks like an A push. Now they do need to stop pushing into that op. Their money is still fairly balanced. They have more ults on
There.
Cuyahoga's side, however. And I mean, those 3 ults are really going to come in clutch. Salfi,
There.
or not Salfi, rather, yes, Salfi. He has his ult. They have the buys, but really, Salfi should have dropped his Vandal to one of his teammates and been able to use his knives, but he doesn't. So instead, they're going to just be pushing this main spot. Forces the corner, gets one, but gets picked off quickly by Salfi. Salfi pushing up this long position, needs another entry pick, but there's only one left on
You
site.
should run.
They will have to come through CT to try and hold this. He's sitting here, notices there's nowhere to run, gets off the site, and this gives them the free take. Killjoy ultimate, giving them an easy push onto site. They also have the hold with Brim ultimate and be able to
Launching smoke.
deny any access to the bomb. So they're going to have to play this patient, play it post-plan, and be able to just wait for it. I mean, if they just play as ratty as possible, I mean, as bad as that sounds, it really will benefit them. Fade in this hell position, gets 1, gets 2, almost 3, Nishal for 2, Hyphen takes 1. They're going to get this res off. However, all they really have to do right now is play post-plan, as the bomb is almost going to be, or the bomb and their wall are going to be trapping them off.
Last player
And there
standing.
goes Sage.
One enemy
Also,
remaining.
Sayonara takes out Hyphen as well.
beacon
The
here.
wall goes down. The Molly isn't on bomb, but Sayonara swings and gets the kill
Else
anyway.
not ready.
11 to 10, Cuyahoga's favor, and they only need 2 more rounds. If Avon does not get a couple more rounds, they're going to be stuck in a very unfortunate position of losing this championship. But all the and really, truly, it could go either way.
Watch and learn.
Get out of my way.
Alrighty, here we go, folks. Salfi gets in,
Face
gets
your
1,
fear!
almost 2. Hyphen teleports out.
Plant the spike.
Hyphen is low, however, so is Salfi. The difference being the Sage on Hyphen's team healing him. And they're all stacked up in garage right now. It looks like
Go get him. Goodbye.
bot. What the heck? The running headshot goes a bit too crazy for his own good right there and gets 1 for him. They're going to push through CT and garage same time. Forces in the CT spot. He's turning around. He could get picked from CT. Gets 1-2 before dying. Sayonara
Last
for 2.
player standing.
Salfi goes down to Gerard. And the last one being... All we have left for this team is Plo, and he gets knocked out by Gerard, 11 to 11. This really is a close game. I mean, this, if they really don't want to take it to overtime, which it's going to be hard for them to decide that, but if Cuyahoga really doesn't want to go to overtime, they have to take these 2 flawlessly. They can't lose another round. And, I mean, the pressure is on. Their money is destroyed. And Avon full buys all across the board, and I really think this is going to go to overtime. I mean, it looks like they're saving in hopes of the next round, and I mean, that's how it's going to go. That defend was very good from Avon. I mean, the positioning was perfect. They went all into garage, but then they decided to split it correctly and had one go through CT to catch Brim off guard. Breach in this garage spot. He's considering a push in. He's just kind of playing it patient. They need guns, but they also need to be very careful. They don't have the advantage right now. Sage in this window position, not swinging, not staying, just kind of in a state of existence. And he's going to slowly walk into here. However, holding his angle, Hyphen gets him and teleports out. Salfi up long, wants a pick. And it looks like he's getting a touch too greedy for his own good. But it doesn't pay off. Gerard gets the
30
pick.
seconds left.
And they're down 2. Over on A, they're
Where
pushing
are
onto
you?
site. They have the smokes up, but Vorse is jumping up. They can't pick him off.
Marked one.
The bomb goes down. Grim gets the bomb down, gets out. They're going to try and play post plan again, but there's one on the flank this time. Swag Pancake going to try and take him out. And doesn't look in the corner. Sayonara takes him out. They have the Brim ultimate. They just have to play careful. Sayonara, what the heck? Takes out the ultimate. They are using the Brim ult. And Brim goes, or Omen goes down. And Plo takes out Bot. That's exactly what they needed. They only need one more round to close this out.
Match point.
Wonderful gameplay there. I mean, honestly, that was a perfect holding corner from Brim there. He heard the Sage, slowly walked up, and without revealing his position, got into the perfect way to outplay him.
Placing
The
alarm.
hold is looking the same as before, but the difference being now the economy has been flipped completely. Hyphen has an op. He's going to be holding this long position, but it's only due to his ultimate that he has a gun right now. Everyone on Cuyahoga has a gun, but the lack of money on Avon's side is really going to come back to bite them. And it looks like they're going to try and play off of utility. And Forces gets stunned. There's one in the corner right beside him. He doesn't quite know that. Salfi doesn't quite know Forces is there either. There's swarm grenades that could go off and trap. I'm advanced here. Forces in the corner. Again, I'm advanced. Took that pick that they needed, and they have the man advantage. Sage heading into this spot in window. He's going to try and get a pick, and he gets it. I'm advanced, jumping up the low one, but gets picked off by Sayonara. Gets his kill. He's going to try to jump into the CT spot. Hyphen gets one.
Spike down.
Gets picked off by Plo.
Last player
It's a
standing.
2v1. This could be it, folks. Brim getting bombed, getting it down. He has to swing through CT and get the kill.
Spike planted.
Are they expecting the garage push? They do. Sayonara closes it out.
Attackers
And there you go,
win.
ladies and gentlemen. Cuyahoga Falls wins the second one, closing it out flawlessly from a map standpoint. And they are this Falls championship winners. I'm Isaac Rodabaugh. This was a wonderful game,
GG's.
and all of you have a great night.